The jet trembled as the alarms blared. Passengers screamed. A co-pilot froze, his hands shaking over the controls. And then, through the chaos, she stepped forward. The same woman they told to wait outside, Captain Alicia Grant. And when she spoke, the storm obeyed. Hartsfield International buzzed like a beehive of metal and voices. At Gate C-12, a crowd of passengers waited to board Flight 297 to New York. Among them stood Alicia Grant, calm, focused, dressed in a neat black pilot's uniform that caught the morning light. But when she approached the counter, two gate agents barely looked up. "Ma'am, this line is for crew only," one said dismissively. Alicia smiled lightly. "I am crew." The other agent frowned. "Passengers have to wait outside the boarding area. The captain isn't here yet." Alicia's grip on her cap tightened, but her voice stayed steady. "I'll wait," she said quietly, stepping aside. Behind her, whispers stirred. A businessman murmured, "She must be lost." Another passenger laughed, probably trying to get a selfie in the cockpit. Alicia said nothing. She'd heard versions of that laugh her whole life, from the moment she first touched. A flight yoke, her, father's hands guiding hers. She'd promised herself that one day, no one would doubt where she belonged. Minutes later, the loudspeaker crackled. "Final boarding for Flight 297 to New York. Captain Alicia Grant, please report to the cockpit." Every head turned. The same agents who told her to wait now stared in disbelief as she adjusted her cap and walked through the gate. Someone whispered, "She's the captain?" She didn't look back. The cabin crew greeted her with relief. The flight had been delayed waiting for the captain to arrive. Her co-pilot, Rick Dalton, a veteran flyer, forced a grin. "Didn't recognize you out there, Captain." "I noticed," Alicia said softly, taking her seat. The plane ascended smoothly. For the first hour, all was calm. Thin clouds, quiet passengers, soft engine hum. Then turbulence struck. A violent lurch. Alarms blared. The aircraft shook like a leaf in wind. Lightning flashed outside the cockpit window. Rick's knuckles whitened. "We've lost hydraulic pressure." Alicia's voice cut through the panic. "Switch to backup. Reroute the stabilizer." Rick hesitated. Too long. The warning siren screamed again. I can't get it to respond." She moved fast. Years of training, combat drills, simulator storms, all rising like muscle memory. Her hands flew across the controls, eyes steady. "Altitude 530, trim by 2. Trust me." The aircraft shuddered, then steadied slightly. "Passengers are panicking," the attendant's voice came over the radio. "Tell them their captain's got this," Alicia replied. The words carried weight, not bravado, but certainty. Rick stared at her, sweat dripping down his temple. "How are you so calm?" "Because I've seen worse skies," she said quietly. Her mind flashed to a memory. Her father's small Cessna diving through a storm when she was 12. He'd told her, "You can't command the sky until you respect it. Stay calm and it'll listen." She steadied her breathing, guiding the jet through the violent pockets of air. The sirens dimmed. Outside, sunlight broke through the clouds. Alicia exhaled slowly, fingers still poised on the throttle. "Ladies and gentlemen," she said through the intercom, "this is your captain. We experienced a brief systems issue, but everything is under control. Please remain seated." The cabin fell silent, awed silence. If you're still watching this and your heart's racing a little, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Because this story's about to take a turn you won't forget. As they approached New York, Rick still looked shaken. I thought we were done up there," he admitted. Alicia checked the gauges. "That's why we don't give up." When the wheels finally kissed the runway, applause erupted in the cabin. Passengers clapped, cried, cheered. The same businessman who'd mocked her earlier leaned into the aisle, craning to see the cockpit. The gate agents at JFK greeted her with stunned smiles. They'd already heard what happened mid-air. Alicia removed her cap, the gold insignia glinting beneath fluorescent light. For a moment, she simply looked. Out over the tarmac, the horizon glowing, orange in the setting sun. Reporters would later call her the calm in the storm. But she didn't think of herself that way. She thought of the 12-year-old girl gripping her father's hand in a thundercloud, hearing him say, "You can't control how they see you, Alicia, only how you fly." As she stepped off the plane, passengers lined the jetway, clapping again. The same gate agent who'd told her to wait outside whispered, "Captain, I'm so sorry." Alicia nodded once, no anger in her eyes, just quiet grace. She looked back at the aircraft gleaming in the sunset. "They told me to wait outside," she murmured, sliding her cap back on. "Now they wait for my command." And with that, Captain Alicia Grant walked toward her next flight. Head high, wings unshaken, heart steady as sky.